Matthew, I'm here today at Pailton to review your latest investment from Star, the ST38. Now, I know that you're already a Star user, so what were your latest considerations when purchasing this latest machine?
Mainly for the capacity, really, going up to 38mm bar diameter. We do gear hobbing on here, we line it up with the gear hob in the C-axis with the serrations we do, and the bolt races, so we get finished components come off of here. Yeah, just a more powerful machine, bigger bar diameter capacity. They say it's a 4-metre bar feeder, so we can basically cover up the whole range of shafts that we produce here at Pailton.
How did you used to create the gears on these particular components before?
They used to go to subcontract, out to subcontract. We used to turn the blanks and then send the gear to subcontract. Or there's a conventional machine over there, does gear hobbing, whereas we can do it all on here now. So basically, we put the raw material in, it comes out as a finished component now.
I would imagine that would take a lot of torque, a lot of power.
Yes, the ST is a very powerful machine. I have no issues with it whatsoever. The gear cuttings comes out absolutely fine. It's well within our spec, fits all the gauges, surface finish, fantastic.
So now that you have the capability to do this in one operation, how much time is this saving you?
Well, in the past we used to turn the blanks and they then used to go out for the gear hobbing, and the gear hobbing used to take like probably 4 minutes per shaft, whereas we can do the complete part in 4 minutes flat. So it's saving the time. We can do a whole component, whereas it used to be just the cycle time was for the blank component before. We can do a finished component with the gear hobbing, the bolt radius and the serration on in the same cycle time.
That's an absolutely huge saving.
Yeah, big saving that is, big saving per part. So,
yeah, now looking at the components that you make, they're long shafts with the gears on them. I would imagine that this would create stringy swarf. This has been a topic for some time now. Are you using the high frequency turning software?
Yeah, we do use that. Yeah, that was a fantastic investment, really, to be fair. Star designed the HFT to break up the swarf. We had a lot of issues because of the steel that we use is like mild steel, so it can be like, it's the big spec. If you know the components that go into the material can be quite a wide spec, so we needed something to break all the material up, and the HFT, yeah, it's fantastic, it breaks it all up no problem. We don't have any issues on the ST at all with it.
Now, I've looked inside the machine prior to this interview and the turrets look rather chunky, they look powerful, and you have 3 of them. Now, can you tell me about balanced turning and how the 3 turrets also benefit your productivity?
Well, obviously, if you're doing balanced turning, it means you can do bigger depth of cut, so you can turn, let's say, a 38mm bar down to like 9, with the diameters we use at 19.11 diameter, and you can just balance turn it with one turret in front of the others. And again, with the HFT, the swarf just falls away, you've got no swarf. For transfer, it's fun. Yeah, it's great.
Now, you used to do these shafts apart from the gears on the SV32s. Now, I was told that you had to stop the machines because of the stringy swarf on them. So, is this cured the problem?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, we used to turn the blank for the gear and then turn the, like I said earlier, the 19.11 diameter. Obviously, because we're going with the depth of cut, the swarf was building up. And on the nature of a Star, you have the sub-spindle to transfer over. Obviously, you couldn't transfer over because of the material that built up on the pickup diameter, whereas with the HFT, it's breaking the material up, so it just falls away, so we don't have that. So there's no stopping and starting at all, it just carries on, the cycle just keeps running.
Now, something that's quite new to me anyway, I've not seen it before, on this particular model, you have a parts catcher at the back of the second spindle, so you're feeding the bar through and then you're feeding the bar out. You know, is this new?
They had the same sort of thing on the SV32, but again with the swarf issues we had a lot of trouble with them jamming up in the tubes, the air extraction, so you can do like front ejection for the smaller shafts, anything up to 150mm, but some of the shafts we do, the longest one we do is 2.2 metres, so you need a nice clear tube for it to eject out the back of the machine, hence the reason why we had the Star design that parts table for us.
So they designed it. So was this a bit of a turnkey package?
Yes, it all came as part of the price of the machine, which was fantastic, really. It was all incorporated into the price.
So they proved the process out for you before you purchased?
Yes, it was all done at Star, that was. It was all proved out. We went to look at the machine before purchasing it, like they say, the turnkey package, and we just bought it from there. We've just adapted it to the parts that we do here.
And the programming?
Yeah, we've got a programmer who sits up in the office, and then the programs come down, I download the programs and I prove them out. If there's any issues with the programs, I'll sort it out, or like get Nathan down, my colleague, and yeah, just sort it out.